So this video is gonna be like a quick Q&A, just me answering some questions you guys may have about us. Alright, just a quick background. I am a labor and delivery nurse with my bachelor's of science in nursing from Tuskegee University. I got this job straight out of college as a new grad, and yeah, took my NCLEX June 19th, 2020. I had started working June 17th and haven't looked back since. I'm almost on my 1 year as a registered nurse, so I might do a nice little video my 1 year as a RN. But yeah, let's get into the questions. What made you want to be a nurse? Alright, so you know everybody have their own little personal story. What actually made me want to be a nurse, my sister, she had retinoblastoma cancer, which is basically cancer in the retina. So she had that removed. We was in Children's Hospital for like almost every day. And at first I wanted to be a social worker because my sister's social worker, the social worker that basically worked with us, she was amazing. Her name was Christy. We had two Christies, a short hair Christy and a long hair Christy. And by the way, this is Atlanta in Children's. And they did so much for my family. Like, we always had tickets to the zoo, tickets to the aquarium. We was set. And that social worker, those two social workers, they were the bomb. They actually made me, they're the reason why I started being interested in the healthcare profession. And then when I started looking more in depth, I was like, okay, those nurses that were right there by our sides, they had such a huge impact on our lives as well. And they were so nice. So yeah, that kind of got me into the whole healthcare, make me want to be a nurse. Next question, what's it like being a labor and delivery nurse? A labor and delivery nurse is so freaking stressful. Oh my god. When you know, of course, in nursing school we go through different practicums where we go into different specialties for clinicals. So when I did my labor and delivery clinical rotation, I loved it. Even though I was treated trashy, and you will know if you looked at my previous video. I think the video is called my nursing school experience video. I was treated like trash, like I was the bottom, like I was the bottom of the bottom. But that still didn't stop my interest for labor. Like, I love labor, but actually working as a labor and delivery nurse is so stressful. Like, alright, I'm caring for this mom. I can see the mom, but this mom has a baby inside of her, and I have to care for that baby as well. So when, like, for example, the baby heart rate stopped dropping because this mom is having too many contractions, I gotta figure out how to get this baby heart rate up. It's so hectic. And then it's so many things that can go wrong, that has gone wrong since I've been a nurse. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I love labor and delivery. Like, a typical day with me, y'all son whining, go on, tell him hey. A typical day for me, okay, get in, assess my patient, see their dilation, and get that thing rolling. What's your favorite part of being a labor and delivery nurse? My favorite part of being a labor and delivery nurse is like coaching the mom through basically that second stage of labor, coaching them to get that baby out, coaching them on how to breathe with contraction, how to make their body work. I just love coaching someone on how to labor. I think I'm really good at it, in my opinion. I have my own little tricks and this and that's the trash can, man. Push that baby out. That's my favorite part of the job. Like, just give me a patient I got a coach on laboring. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's just something about teaching a woman, especially a first time mom, teaching that mom how to use her body to deliver a baby. I love it. And of course, you know, actually seeing the reward of the baby coming out, and that initial moment for when mom sees that baby for the first time is beautiful. Especially when we have, or when my patients have an interactive dad who's right there boohoo crying with that mom when they see that baby. I love it. So laboring, basically getting to that second stage of labor, that's my favorite part of my job. Night shift or day shift, and why? If you chasing the money, go for nights. Go for nights if you want the money. Night shift is where the money at. But day shift, I love day shift because I'm a morning person. Like, you can ask my coworkers. When I come on now, I be like, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? They be like, what type of coffee you been drinking? I don't know. I'm a morning person. I like to sleep at night. Occasionally, I work night shift. In my opinion, on days versus night, days, I feel days were best for me as a new nurse because the physicians, they're just a phone call away. Like, I don't have total autonomy over that patient. I can, you know, ask the physician, all right, this baby heart rate dropping. What do you want me to do exactly? I done did this, and that. It ain't helping. What you want me to do? But if I was on nights and the baby heart rate dropping, I just got to figure it out because it's so different. The doctors are not on the floor at night, and that's the thing I don't like about working night shift. Night shift, everybody say this about night shift. They say night shift has a lot of teamwork, and on my floor I see that our night shift compared to day shift, literally it's like night and day, like literally. But besides that, I like day shifts, like I said, because I'm a morning person. I was initially hired as a night shift nurse. I was open to it, but I didn't want to do it, to be honest. But a lot of people say it's good to work night shift as a new grad because that's how you get your experience, because you don't have the doctors on the floor with you the whole time. And I can see that because one of my friends, Miss Ebony, she got like off orientation when I started orientation, and she has like became a great nurse, and I think that's because of that experience she got from night shift. Do you have a nursing crew? Yes, I have a nursing crew at work. I love my crew. Y'all know who y'all are, but I'm willing to work with anybody. Like, if I don't like you, I'm just not gonna talk, really. That's just it. But I have a nursing crew. We supposed to be doing a video soon. We'll see how that happens. But I'm waiting on Corona to calm down first. So Corona, when you go, me and my crew, we coming on with a video. Have you had any altercations at work? Woo! Oh my Jesus. I've had an altercation at work, and the thing about handling an altercation is just being respectful. I tried to be respectful, but I wasn't disrespectful. I just said it at the wrong place in front of the wrong people. So yeah, altercations at the workplace will happen. Just, I mean, don't hold it in, let it out, be done with it, move on. Next case. Does your hospital do 312s or 5/8s? I think every hospital in the world now is doing 12-hour shifts if you work like on the floor. Like if you in the OR, okay, I get it. It might be different, but my hospital, I'll say 80% of the nurses work 312. Well, I'm not gonna say 3 12-hour shifts because some people work 7 days straight. But on my floor, I do 3 12-hour shifts per week. So from Sunday to Saturday, I will work 3 days, 3 12-hour shifts. It sounds like it's a breeze, but them 12-hour shifts, baby, they ain't no joke. That's a long time being on the floor, being on your feet, and then it's plenty of times where you have to stay over and chart. So it's easy. I love it because on my off days, I'm off. But them 12-hour shifts ain't no joke, baby, period. But I love the 3 to 12, baby. Did you always know you was gonna be a nurse? No. I started at Tuskegee in biology because, like, I knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I thought my path, or like my calling, was being a MD, a medical doctor. But my freshman year, like, I passed the classes. I had like all A's, but it wasn't interesting. Like, it was just learning stuff about cells and genetic chemistry. It was just stuff like a lot of sciences. I love science, but I wanted to focus on health, medicine, like giving back to people. So I just figured out, like, I did my research and I saw that I could even do 2 paths to, you know, still be a practitioner but not have to go the MD route, and that's either nurse practitioner or physician assistant. So because Tuskegee had a nursing program, I was like, well, I might as well try nursing. So I changed my major. I took summer classes so I could be on track so I can still graduate in 4 years, because me changing my major from biology to nursing, it was basically me starting over because the curriculum did not match up at all. And I said I wasn't finna stay there 5 years. Like, in my mind, when I have my mind set to something, that's what's gonna happen. And in my mind, I planned on getting to Tuskegee in 2015 and leaving Tuskegee in 2019. And that's what happened because I was determined to do it. So I changed my major. I took summer classes so I could be on the same path as the other nursing students who had started originally as nursing as their major. And yeah, never look back. I love it, and hopefully I have good news for you guys. Was it hard getting your job as a new grad in labor and delivery? I mean, I was determined to get a job in labor and delivery. Like, I applied for 3 hospitals in Montgomery, and I was doing my preceptship. Preceptship is basically your last semester in nursing school, where you kind of like, you get your RN experience. So I did my practicum at this hospital that I currently work at, and I was just talking to our unit clerk, and I was like, man, I really want to be a labor and delivery nurse, like, but nobody contacted me back. And she was like, come on, let me take you down there to the floor. And I was like, you sure that's gonna be okay? She was like, yeah, come on. I was like, don't tell nobody. So we went down there. I was looking for the nurse manager. Hey, nurse manager. And she wasn't there the first time I went down there, so I just got her card. And I think I called her. I had called like the next day and was like, hey, I put in my application, I'm interested in the job. And then I think she had told me like to come by her office or something. And so I came by her office, and then I ended up getting an interview, and like I haven't looked back, and I'm so grateful for my nurse manager. Shout out to you. I love you. Thank you for giving me little old me a chance to be a labor and delivery nurse. I love my job. I try to give my all to it. I appreciate you for hiring me. But yeah. Is it hard being a nurse and a fiance? It's not hard being a nurse and a fiance. It's hard being a nurse and supporting my fiance. Because my fiance, as you all may know or may not know, he is a pastor. And he's a pastor. He just became pastor of a new church. So a lot of times I be wanting to support what he do. But because I don't get out to like 7 p.m. and I'm coming from a dirty hospital, I'm not always able to support what he do. So being a fiance and a nurse is not hard, but supporting my fiance is hard. Last question. The same person asks, is it hard being a dog mom and a nurse? It can be, but at the same time it's not. Like, so okay, Courtney and I, we both take care of Bishop. So if I'm at work, Courtney's taking care of Bishop. If Courtney's at work, I take care of Bishop. So while I'm at work, Courtney will take care of Bishop. If both of us are busy, I'll just make sure, like, cause he has a playpen. It's like 4 times the size as a cage. Like, you know, the cage that you typically put dogs in, and like he has a playpen, so he's in that most like 90%. Well, not 90%. That's his cage, his playpen. So if neither one of us are able to take care of Bishop and we're busy like work, I make sure he has his dog food. He has a self feeder. Make sure it is filled. He has water. pad change. All his favorite toys are in that playpen, and I have a camera that I got off Amazon. I'll try to link it in the bio, the description. But that camera, it allows me to watch him. Like, so if I'm at work, you can ask my good friend Sade. Plenty of times we be at work and Sade be like, let's look at Bishop. So if I start missing Bishop, I'll pull up the app and be like, oh, I call him. Typically he just sitting there looking in his bed, so I call his name because it allows us to talk to each other as well. Be like, Bishop, and he'll walk to the camera and be like, yeah. So just having things in order, communication, and having somebody there to help you out with your dog. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and let me know what you want to see. I mean, you can see as much as me as you want to see, but you gotta let me know what you want me to do so you can see me, because I want to see you. I enjoy watching you watch me. So subscribe, like,